by giving video, and I want to prep you. I want you to know this is horrific video. It is very difficult to watch. It's especially difficult to watch because in this footage, she is 8 months pregnant. And the video essentially reveals just how emotionally abusive he has been. And she is alleging that he has been emotionally abusive to her. And this video all but confirms it. So let's first get to the footage. I'm just going to allow you to watch it in its entirety.
So Steven Crowder is in trouble. The guy that's like all about, like getting like marriage and children and all this type of stuff and family values and all these sorts of things is getting divorced. And he's basically, said that basically the divorce only happens or for the most part happens because of feminism and women just being women yeah, and they're just bad and awful and everything, and they just all the stuff they want all the time, and they just need to sit down and shut up, and they just won't, because if they would just sit down and shut up, then marriages would be fine. Jesus. So this is a video. This was from Candace Owens. She actually came out with a new episode just earlier today, and or yesterday, I'm sorry, and she basically has this whole video of Steven Crowder, just like being awful to his very, very pregnant wife. And I guess, and he's trying to say that the divorce is all her fault, that she's crazy and everything. And of course that's, I mean, I think anybody would know just how, like, just watching him for a little bit, you could tell just how dishonest he is, and everything is just to make him look good. He makes his own people sign NDAs, right? Like I think his name was like Not Gay Jared or some shit. And I think he actually just broke his NDA and said that Steven Crowder was saying, like, he had a button. It was like Trump with the Diet Coke button, but it was a shut the fuck up Jared button. I'm not even kidding. Like, that was he was saying, and he was just super cruel to him. He literally would say that he owns him all the time. So I mean, once I saw that one, it was I just knew, and I had heard people talking about this, and I just knew it. I was like, you can just kind of tell it's these insecure little like crybaby guys that act like they're big tough guys, and they're always just like little whiny, just little whiny like pansies that but they get off on, and they abuse people to make themselves feel better, right? That's how that plays out. They're really insecure, they don't think highly of themselves, and so that comes out in a way of them mistreating other people, you know and then just the worldview and everything else on top of that just makes it that much more toxic. But let's go ahead and we'll watch this clip here. It's insane. I'm going to try to I'm going to turn it up as loud as I can so you can hear it. And then we'll but it does have the words coming up there, and I'm going to try to keep up. But if there's any parts that go quickly, I'll slow it down, pause it, and see what we can do. Hold on.
To the phone allow you to watch it. It's
No. You're a boundary and abusive and cruel. You are not taking the car. Because if you refuse to fight for things, then I will go pick up the groceries.
There are no groceries. I do have
Steaks, wood pellets. I know it's not unreasonable, but I'll go do it. How about you first? Hillary, how do you respect the man? Yes. Other than man.
How do you respect? Hold on. How do you respect the men? He said. Hold on, let me bring that back. You first, Hillary. The fact that his wife's name is Hillary, it's just kind of funny to me. I mean, I know it's sad. Nothing, I don't know. It just with the amount he talks about a different Hillary, it's just kind of just kind of funny there. But how do you respect the men? what? Like, how is that even a what is he even saying? Like, I'm so half of this dialogue is just like he doesn't even know what he's saying half the time. It's like he's just angry.
You see the love of that. No. I don't mean man. No, you're not taking the cup.
Stephen,
You're not taking the cup.
Stephen,
You are not.
then I
taking
will ask him to pick you up. Would you like me to ask?
the cup, right?
It's not about Stephen.
Get an Uber.
He can't.
God, she is so pregnant. Look at that. Like her, I mean, she is just huge. And he's treating her this badly. It's just so gross. I can't believe that, that this guy puts this poor woman through this much bullshit. And I can't imagine. I wonder how often this actually happens. You know what I mean? Like I see that we could see that it's happening here. And it's not like, how like when people get really mad and they're raising their voice, and then at those times, like where they're really screaming, like I almost, if I saw something like that, I'd almost just be like, yeah, that happens because they're obviously angry and stuff like that, right? And it's heated. This is not heated. He's just an asshole. This just seems like he just talks like to her like this all the time. This is just a normal thing that he does. It's wow.
Feeling some right?
Stephen.
Like I can't
Stephen.
go. Listen to me. You want to walk out right now? Listen to me. I can't go to the gym. I can't go to my parents. I can't call my friends. I can't be home.
Hold on.
You're gonna take a
You see how so the gym was first, right? But his parents was second. That I feel like that's kind of weird, man. And I know I've heard like from other content creators and stuff that he has a really weird relationship with his family to where it's like he's there all the time. His dad like his dad's like his business manager and everything. And it's like his dad told him that he wasn't allowed to debate Sam Cedar and stuff. Which I mean, honestly, that's probably the smartest thing his dad's ever told him to do or not to do, for that matter. Because yeah, Sam would just annihilate him, and I think he knows it, and so does his dad. And he would come off just looking really dumb, which is why he completely bitched up when the H3 had Sam like sneak on to the debate that was supposed to be with Steven Crowder and H3.
leave me here. Hillary, just think of how boxed in you've made me.
What do you need me to pick up? I'll get it. I'll be back when I'm back.
No, that doesn't work either. You'll be back when you're back. That doesn't work either.
What is this? Why is he sitting like this? Also, what is his legs doing over here? What is this? What is this like yoga pose he's got going on here? Like, what is he doing? It's like arguing while he's in a full fucking lotus. Like, what is happening? Jesus Christ.
To the second, and you're going to be back when I'm back.
And also, I mean, maybe one broke down, maybe one of the cars broke down, but like, why are they arguing over? Look, I mean, he's clearly like a millionaire, right? And they're arguing over who gets to use the car. It just seems so weird. But yeah, I don't know. Not sure what's going on there.
The only way out of it is discipline and respect. It's the only way out of it, and we're at an impact.
We are at an impasse.
Good. Because you can't have any discipline and respect.
Yeah.
What?
There you go. You throw your hand.
You don't have any discipline and any respect. She's like 8 months pregnant. And he's like sitting there saying like, oh, you need better discipline. He's talking to her like she's an animal. It's so creepy, man. Like just the way he acts. It's just, and to see that this isn't an act. Like I thought that his whole thing, it was a grift. It was a right wing fucking grift. And he says, the stuff he says on the show is because it's, he's on a show. You know what I mean? No, he truly believes this shit. He believes this, it's wow. And you can see it play out that he's doing this because he's like saying, you got to respect, how do you think you respect men? And what the, like, who talks to anybody like that, let alone your pregnant wife? My God. What an asshole.
I don't give up, Stephen.
Hillary,
Stephen,
you give up so easily. I just said the only way out of this is discipline and respect. You said, then we're at an impasse.
Stephen, no, we are at an impasse, okay? I love you, but Stephen, your abuse is sick. Your abuse
Watch it.
is sick.
What?
Watch it.
Watch. Wow, that's like how you talk to a dog, dude. I was like, watch it. Watch it. Hey, hey, don't you dare say the word abuse. Don't you honestly say exactly what's happening right now, okay? Don't you dare. Watch it. Swear to fucking. It's like, I wonder how. And you know, I know this is just emotional abuse, but it would not surprise me one fucking bit if it's gotten quite physical quite regularly.
Watch it.
I'm gonna let go. I'll get what you need me to get. And I need some space. You need to just stop engaging for a little bit. Okay? I love you. I love you very much.
I don't love you. That's the big problem. I've never received love from you. And the fact is, when I go,
Wait, she's being so patient with you, man. Holy shit. And then you're just sitting there going, dude, I don't love you. In fact, I don't, and I've never received any love from you. She's being so patient and cordial with you right now. And here you are just saying, oh no, you don't love me. She's like, I love you. She's like trying to be so patient and like, I mean, my God, he'd have gotten like 20 slaps if it were me by now. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like somebody talking to me like that, go fuck your no. Oh no, that's not. Yeah,
look, I need an A, B,
she's
C,
an
D.
angel.
You go, no, but I love you more than life itself. Okay, put on some gloves. No, but I love you more than life itself. That's not fair. That's not fair, and it's disingenuous. Hillary,
So apparently,
you're right. We're at an impasse.
so the gloves thing is that there was some like medication for the dog or something. She wasn't sure if it'd be safe for a pregnant woman to handle. It could, possibly like get into her skin or something. It's some type of corrosive something or other. I'm not really sure. And he was like, just put on gloves, just do it, man. Like he can't be bothered to fucking do anything. Laziest piece of shit ever. He literally sits and does what I'm doing right now. What I do for fun. This is like my fun, he does for a fucking living, and he just cannot be bothered to do even the simplest of home keeping tasks, that just anybody can do. It's insane. It's just like with the Daily Wire when they were all saying they don't even know how to do laundry. And then they basically had to come back out later and be like, okay, of course we know how to do laundry. You put it in and push a button and then you move it over and push another button, and it's like, I mean, I still don't believe that because I don't think you're describing it right. Like, you wouldn't just say you put the thing and you push the button. Like you wouldn't describe it that way, man. Like anyway, yeah. So I'm pretty sure none of these idiots know how to do any homekeeping whatsoever. If like once they get divorced, he's gonna be fucking lost. He's gonna, he's not gonna know how to take care of anything. He's gonna be paying like what's that, like Task Rabbit. They're gonna be Task Rabbit my laundry shit. God.
Become someone that's in it, day in and day out, worthy of a wife. No, not as a wife. I didn't say as a wife.
What is happening? Who says that? Become someone who is worthy to be my wife. Who the fuck talks like that? Gross, man. That is just sick. Like, I mean, and the narcissism, holy shit. God, he must think he is just the fucking moon. Like, he is just to the moon awesome. You know what I mean? Jeez. How weird.
Hillary, come on now.
I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to engage anymore. I'm going to go. I'll get text.
She is so
I'll
mature.
get you to you.
She is so mature.
I love you.
And he's a child.
I'm committed to you.
It's, when someone keeps saying that they are committed to you, it's like her trying to convince herself. I am committed to you, because nobody says that. Nobody says that in a relationship. Nobody's like, I am committed to you and I love you, but mostly I'm committed to you. Like, you don't do that unless you're literally trying to like get it in your own head. No, I'm committed. I'm fucking committed. You know, it's like you're saying to a like about a gym. You're like, fuck, the $50 is gonna. Well, I am committed to it. You know, God, well, I guess that's why that. Well, there's $50 I won't see. I didn't even go this month, and now it's, you know, you're saying, well, I committed to it. Shit. It's like you don't say that unless it's like you're having to like remind yourself that wait, no, I am committed. This is something I don't want to have to do, but I do have to do because I said that I would have to do it. From as far as you know, that's what commitment means. Really, that's what that is.
Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm not. I'm not trying to.
Are you committed enough to do those things? You're not committed to anything. You're not committed to anything. You just said I love you. I'm committed to it. Walk the dogs. Put on some gloves. Walk the dogs. Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to do those things? Are you committed enough to do those things? Are you committed enough to do those things?
And smoking a cigar.
Are you committed enough to
It's so funny too, like all the personal responsibility people and like, you know, acting like he's all like a manly man and all this and you know, and he's got to smoke his cigar. All these idiots are gonna like be getting sick so early. Like within like the next decade, he's gonna start getting sick and coughing up his lungs and everything, smoking these dumbass cigars. It's the dumbest thing you could do. I'm sorry, but nicotine is fucking stupid. Like, you know, and especially in that form, at least get a vape, man. Because at least that's not like actual smoke going up your face, man. Oh my god, how pathetic! Like
vacation with dogs? No, you take that in.
it's like a child pretending to be cool or something. Okay,
So that is
so it said, let's see, as the Crowders head inside, Stephen gets angrier and angrier, and by his own admission, screams, "I will fuck you up," at his pregnant wife, Hillary, who then flees their home. She fled. And I'm looking forward to it, but it looks like Candace Owens is going to be having Hillary on to her show for an interview. And as much as I can't stand Candace Owens, old Candy, that's what I call her, old Candy. As much as I can't stand her, I'm actually glad that she's taking point on this one. You know, which is kind of funny because it's like I don't know where this video came from, but you know he's all accusing her of extortion. You know that he's extorting things like she has some kind of video on him. You know, and then I don't know. It just seems weird. She's like, I want an apology. Now let me show the video from inside your house of you fighting with your wife. It's like, you sure you didn't extort him? You sure you're not? You sure you're not sure that's not true? Oh, Candy, huh? Well, I'm just saying. I'm just. Oh, these people are all the worst people. So I am just, you know, super happy with them all. I mean, it's like Freddy versus Jason. You know, you just don't care who's gonna win or lose. It doesn't matter. Just what matters is the fight. You know, that's what matters. So yeah, so we will be keep an eye out. We will be reviewing that interview with Hillary right here on this channel. So be sure to check that out when it happens. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Stay logical but loving. Compassionate.